Hello my food lovers, and welcome to my Creative Cooking for Healthy Living YouTube channel. Today we're gonna make smoked salmon mousse with a leek sauce, and what we need is a pound of smoked salmon, and I like to use some scallops. Then I need a little bit of the heavy whipping cream, 2 eggs. Then for the sauce I need a leek and a potato. It's really important to try to get as much as you can organic ingredients. So let's get started. Now the first thing we do, we're gonna remove this funny tendon. Check it, it's really a different color and it's like a rough tendon. So we remove them and you throw it away, okay? And then I'm gonna slice, I'll take this scallop here and I cut it like this in half, okay? Because when I want to line them in the middle of my mousse, I'm gonna sort of have them like this, okay? So you cut them in half. They're gonna be like this. When there might be a bit too much, but it doesn't matter because we're gonna have them in the mousse, okay? So this is how it's gonna be. We'll put them aside. And then now the smoked salmon. It's really important to remove the black stuff from smoked salmon or even fresh salmon when you are buying it, because that's what gives the salmon that bitter, fishy kind of taste. So I'm taking it out like so. All right, so our smoked salmon is clean. I cut all that dark stuff. There is no black stuff. So salt and pepper on my scallops, because the smoked salmon is salted, but those are fresh and they're not salted. So now dump all of that in the food processor. This smoked salmon, not these, better not do that. And 2/3 of a cup of cream, heavy whipping cream, the 2 eggs, and I have an already buttered tureen or bread loaf pan, whatever you prefer. We're gonna be processing all of that. Okay, it's very creamy mixture now. This is what it looks like. There. So I want to take half of that and put it in my well buttered pan. So just spread it and push it down so there will be no bubbles. I'm gonna add those beautiful scallops like this. So we're gonna do this, that. I'm gonna use all of them. And off we go. This is what it should look like. Now, what we have to do is bring the rest of the mixture and make sure we cover the scallops and smooth the mixture nicely over the scallops. Okay, so I push it down and make sure it's all level. Et voila. Now, as you saw, it's smooth. So I'm gonna put water in this, and then we're gonna put this, that the water would come about halfway, okay? Not more than half, because you don't want the water to start boiling and go inside your mousse. And we will put it in a preheated oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit and cook it for 20 to 30 minutes, depending upon how good your oven is. Okay, now we're gonna make our leek sauce for the smoked salmon mousse. We need a tablespoon of butter. You need 1 leek. You need 4 to 6 ounces of a potato. So I'm just gonna cut it in half and use half of it. This is we're gonna peel and cube, that's all. We also need 2 cups of water and a 1/4 cup of heavy whipping cream if you're in the US. If you're in France or in Europe, it's they call it a crème liquide, which is liquid cream. I have to show you how to clean this leek because it's full of sand. So we cut this, of course. Then we're gonna cut it in half lengthwise like that, and look at all the dirt that is in between. We have to clean it. So I'll take the outer layer. All I need is the light green part and the white part. I don't need this green part, okay? So I'm just opening it up and getting all that dirt in between it. Rinse it well. There, bring it back to the cutting board. So I'm gonna take all this green part and throw it away. I don't need it, okay? I just need the light green and the white stuff in my sauce. And then you just go and chop it like this, about 1/4 of an inch to 1/2 an inch. Okay, so the leeks are sliced, the potatoes is cubed, I have the water, I have the butter. Now we're gonna go to the stove and show you how I'm gonna cook this for the sauce, okay? I have to put the 1 tablespoon of butter here, melted. It's a medium heat that I have the pan on. So we melt the butter, and then I'm gonna put the leeks, saute for a couple of minutes, that's all. And then I'll add the potato in the water, bring it to a boil, then reduce the heat and cook it until the potatoes are cooked. So if you take the back of the wooden spoon and push 1 cube against the pan, and if it just mashes very easily, then the potatoes cooked, okay? Turn off the heat. And I will leave it uncovered because I want it to cool, so I can put it in my blender and add that little bit of cream that we need to add to it. Now, the potato leeks mixture is cooked. Now it's cool, so we can put it in the blender, add the 1/4 cup of cream. So we're gonna be processing that. And it looks very nice and creamy. And now, I'm gonna show you how we serve it with the smoked salmon mousse. Okay, my smoked salmon mousse is ready. I just took it out of the oven and I'm gonna take it out of that water bath. Usually let it cool before you flip it. Any long pan would do. Put it in top, bring it upside down like that. Take the pan. Now you can put it in the fridge until it's ready to serve. Okay, I just got the smoked salmon from the fridge and the sauce also. They're pretty cool and perfect for serving. So I'm gonna put like about 1/3 cup of the sauce in the plate, and the sauce has no salt whatsoever because the smoked salmon is salty. Now I want it to look nice, so I'm just gonna drop little drops here, okay? And then I take the tip of my knife and I go make any design I want. I am gonna do like hearts like that. Then I'm gonna take a piece. You can put 2 pieces, 2 thin small ones like this, for example, one on top of each other, just like so. There. And then you can put parsley, basil, whatever. I usually serve this as an appetizer, and everybody who's had it just love it. So I do recommend that you use this recipe as an appetizer. There we have it. Bon appetit!